gang, Happy New Year. It is now 2020, so I will give my list of my top 10 favorite films of 2019. I was going to do a decade, but no. Getting ready with a big project with tops, and this is a good enough list here. Number 10, Brightburn. What happened if Superman was a bad guy? Great story, great concept, just overall, great execution on this. Number 9, of course, this is going to be on my list. I absolutely loved it. I don't care what hate it's getting or anything like that. I'm not going to try to defend this, but it's Rise of the Skywalker. It's really far down my list, but it's still a top 10 for me on the year. Number 8 is it's a hidden gem. I watched it and didn't know exactly what I was getting into at the time. I had just heard good things about it, so I watched it, and it kind of like slipped under the radar for me until towards the end of the year. But that's the Peanut Butter Falcon, which is weird because it has Shia LaBeouf in it, and LaDouche, whatever his name is. And I was hesitant, but I really don't know why I gave it a shot, and I absolutely loved it. It also starred this young man with Down syndrome, Zach Gottsagen. I assume that's how you say his last name. Absolutely great in this. Dakota Johnson, Bruce Dern, Thomas Hayden Church, John Bernthal, from as the Punisher in Walking Dead. John Hawkins, which is the ultimate redneck. Oh, man, he's great in everything he does. And Jake the Snake Roberts and Mick Foley. The whole film is about a guy that decided to go off, do whatever. And he runs into this kid with Down syndrome that keeps escaping his home. I don't we'll call it a retirement home, but it's a facility for people that can't, do everything for themselves. I don't even know what to call it. But he keeps escaping. And Bruce Dern is his roommate, and he keeps telling him different things, and he's a huge wrestling fan of this one particular wrestler that's played by Thomas Hayden Church, and he is on a quest to find this guy and be trained by this guy and become a professional wrestler. And it's just a really, really, really good, heartwarming story. New friendship. Dakota Johnson does a great job. She plays his caregiver, maybe count. I don't know what she is. She's something to do with his caseworker. There's the word. And I highly recommend this as a one that just flew right under the radar, probably for a lot of people. So, number 7, Yesterday. What if everybody forgot who the Beatles were except you? And this dude gets famous quick, and it's a good story. Number 6 is one that I just recently seen, Richard Jewell, Eastwood's new movie about the man that was responsible for saving a lot of lives during the bombing in the 96 Olympics, at the 96 Olympics. What kind of shit he went through thinking that he was some guy that wanted glory for saving people and planning to bomb himself. And, this is the true story, and it's just, it's a really, really good story. And, shit. Forgot what I was going to say. Anyway, very well worth a watch. Number 5, Endgame. The end of the Marvel run, the Infinity Saga, whatever you want to call it. Great payoff, great story. I still like Infinity War better, but this is pretty fucking good. Number 4, Rocket Man. Huge Elton John fan, so I was very, very impressed how they handled this, and they didn't just muck up another biopic, which they've been doing really good lately. Number 3, Rian Johnson's Knives Out. His apology for Star Wars, because this was really fucking good. This was, I think Harry said it in a post that it was the like Clue for grown-ups, or the grown-up Clue, or whatever. That's what it is. It's a whodunit mystery. Fantastic movie. Number 2, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I'm not quite on the level of Jay on the love of this film, but it's damn good. It is definitely a top 5 Tarantino, maybe top 3 Tarantino. I haven't sat back and thought about that in a while, but it's really fucking good. I went and watched it in theater, and there's one scene at the end, towards the end, that happens inside a house that I lost my shit. I was laughing so fucking hard at this, and it was just out of the blue. Like everything's kind of cool, everything's calm, and then all of a sudden, fucking mayhem. And I think one day last week I went just to that scene and watched it. It was fucking hilarious. And the number one film of the year for me is hands down The Joker. It was everything and more that I could ask for in a realistic type Joker situation. The mental health aspects, and just what society has done, and all of this is boom. It was amazing. I'm going to give you some honorable mentions now that I watched throughout the year that I thought were good as well. It's not a very long list. The Irishman, it's on Netflix. Very, very long, but really, really good. You see Joe Pesci and De Niro get together again. Ready or Not, I thought that film was just a fun time. It really was. Alita, which is fantastic. Rambo, and I have to say, Rambo: Last Blood surprised the shit out of me, because I thought, all right, here we go. Here's another old guy trying to make his fucking comeback. He did such a great job with Rocky doing this, leading into Creed and all that. I should have had more faith, because this movie, it's violent as fuck first, but it's really, really good. Midsummer, very artsy, suspenseful horror. Got some really fucking terrible imagery in it, and just an overall great feeling when you watch this. Just that anxiety-ridden movie. The remake, whatever you want to call it, of Child's Play, excellent job. Very, very good. And another one that's on Netflix, Eddie Murphy's Dolomite Is My Name. Funny as shit. I was laughing so hard at this movie. I hope that the momentum carries him on through, a new start to his career, because it's fucking hilarious. So just check it out. That's about it. So wish you guys a happy new year. Welcome to 2020. Lots of good things on the horizon. I got my, I'd like to say a special happy new year to my film community family. Ian, Harry, Mike, Jay, and now we have Bob. Is that all? Yeah, and me. That makes 6. And to all the rest of you film nuts out there, have a happy holidays. May the force be with you.